These niggas only killers on Pro Tools.
Hey everybody, welcome back to another video. My name is Ryan K. If you're new here, welcome. If you're not, welcome back. In today's video, we're going to do that TikTok unapproachable makeup look, and I promise y'all, I met my boyfriend's one of his family members for the first time. She told me, I thought you were really mean. You just look so mean. So be careful, because this unapproachable look actually works. So what I just did was just prime my eyes with a concealer. Now I'm taking a detoxifying serum to depuff my eyes. Just doing that now before I start anything, so by the time we get to the foundation, it's good and set in and working. So from this Morphe 25B palette, I'm going to take this chocolatey brown color and put it all over my lids. I am going to keep this video kind of in real time just so that we're doing our makeup together, one. And two, I want you guys to see how much blending that you're going to have to do, whether it comes to like anything with a smoky eye and just makeup in general. In order to make things flow, they have to be fused out completely, and that requires a lot of blending. So if you feel like you're not, doing it right because you're just blending too much, I promise you, you're on the way. Just trust the process. So now I'm going to take from that same palette, like a lighter tan color, preferably something that's close to your skin complexion, because all we're really doing is just using that to diffuse the edges of that brown and just kind of blend it into your skin. So that's why we're using like a flesh tone color. So once you've gotten to a desired diffuseness, we're going to take, if that's even a word, we're going to take from the Juvia's Place Warriors palette, this dark brown color, and kind of lay down a transition color for the black liner. Another thing with blending is using transitional colors. Even if it's not a main color that you want to be seen, or by the final product you don't see it, I promise it's going to make a difference. It's going to add dimension. It's going to give, just a cleaner transition. It won't just be brown shadow and black liner. We're diffusing that with kind of like that middle ground, like with that super dark brown, and then we're going to layer that black right on top of it. So just lay out how you want your liner to look with this dark brown color. So I've learned the key to this unapproachable makeup look is giving yourself that dead eyes kind of look. I guess Zendaya kind of has it. It's just making your eyes look a lot more sad than what they normally do. So the way that you want to angle this eyeliner, or the shape of the liner, is making it as straight with your eye as possible. Kind of even over exaggerating and kind of pointing it toward your temple. You're just trying to give, like I said, that dead look. That's the unapproachable. That's really the trick behind it. Being looking unapproachable is giving that dead eye. Please don't talk to me. I hate being here type of thing. So now we're going to take the Sephora Warm Pro palette. And this is probably the blackest eyeshadow I've ever used. I got this a couple Christmases ago, so hopefully it's still there. I'm sure it is. Like, this is a staple that you need in your makeup kit. But I'm just going to take that on a dirty brush, on the same brush that we used for the dark brown, and just follow that same line that we created and just deepen it, darken it, make it black. And yeah, that's basically all you're doing with the black, just going over the brown. If you really wanted to make this look even more dramatic, you can get a smaller fluffy brush, and kind of bring that black up to where we had the brown, kind of just on the lid, not more so in the crease. That'll make it an even darker, more unapproachable look. I feel like this is for a Christmas party with family. I didn't need to be like super sexy, but I wore a black dress, so I still wanted to try this look out. But if you wanted to make it more dramatic, just add some black to your lid and diffuse it the same exact way we did with the brown. I feel like once you understand that makeup is just plugging in different colors to the same technique, you'll see how wide of a range that you can get with your eyeshadow. Once you learn how to do, like, you can do this look with, say you do, I don't know, something crazy. It's like a red smoky eye, and you want to do black, like the black liner. All you have to do is just plug it in. You can do this with pink, blue, purple. Unapproachable looks, though, I would use dark purples, dark browns, stuff like that. But that's really the key to makeup, is just finding a formula and just plugging in different colors. Cleaned up those lines and just touched up anything that you feel like disappeared in the process, you're basically done with your eyes. It's time to move on to your foundation. So for primer, I'm going to use the Fenty Beauty Blurring Primer, and then I'm going to mix that with the e.l.f. Power Grip. Just mix those together and put them on your face. It's a good combination. It helps with pores, and then that Power Grip gives you that stickiness that you need for your foundation and concealer and stuff to stick. The Fenty foundation. I believe this is the shade 27. Yeah, I really love this foundation. It's so lightweight, but it gives you good coverage. When I was working in a salon, and we used it for everybody, and everybody literally was like, I've never felt like I just had skin on my face. It's so lightweight, like, you know what I mean? It just feels like skin. It doesn't feel like a mess. Take the Anastasia Beverly Hills concealer in shade number 7. This is super light, so all I'm doing is focusing it on the inner corners of my eye and then along my nose, my cupid's bow, and then my chin. I don't put anything I put the darker concealer on my forehead because I feel like my forehead's a little shiny, so I don't want to put a super light concealer on my forehead and brighten it up even more. This is the Morphe concealer, I believe. I don't know which shade it is. Hopefully I'll show it in a second. But I'm doing that on the outer corner. And then just make sure you follow that line and keep that eyeliner sharp from when you did your eyeshadow. So I just wanted to show y'all how my apartment smells. This fragrance smells so freaking good, y'all. And it's a candle. It's from Target. The smell is salt. I know that sounds weird, but I promise y'all it's the best smell in the world. It smells so good. He said, I'm not. So now I'm taking the Banana Dreams loose powder. I think I got this powder from Ross, and if you know, you know, their makeup section is amazing. So I found this TikTok technique from this girl. What she does is take her loose powder, tap the excess off on the back of her hand, and what this does is it fills in the creases on your under eye and kind of gives you a smooth foundation, so that way when you go in to bake, your powder is not, that thick layer of powder is not sitting inside of the creases because you've already filled them with a looser layer of powder. So now we're going to take a thicker layer and layer that on top, and that's going to be your bacon layer. Girl, y'all know I can't explain nothing to save my life. If somebody asks me to explain something or I'm going to get shot in the head, baby, okay? Just have pink at, okay? Anyway, so yeah, this is what I'm doing, that layer, that setting layer. So this is the one that you're baking with. I'm taking this bronzer from Juvia's Place in the shade Tanzania, and how I place my contour, because as a makeup artist I've heard a lot, I don't know where to contour, I don't know how to contour, it just looks muddy. Follow from your temple or like your sideburn, and you'll see an indent in your face. You know what I mean? Like, even if you have a really round face, I have really chubby cheeks, but you can still see where my face kind of sinks in at, and that's underneath my cheekbone. So, and then I love me a dirty makeup brush, okay, because it's always gonna get the job done. What I'm doing is taking that contour brush with that contour powder on it and dusting away that setting powder, and that's gonna add a little bit of color, because it's still like, it's not fresh from the pan, but it's still a little bit of loose, powder on there, to where it'll give you it won't make your under eyes so white. Taking a small angled fluffy brush, and I'm using the same shade to contour my nose. I do have kind of like a wide nose, and it's gonna sound weird, and I think I said this in my other video, but my nose kind of looks like a lion nose, so I kind of play off of that and just do it on the sides like that, and make the skinny line in the middle, and then I'll go underneath and do like a little V shape, and then just connect everything. So now I'm just going to take my blush by ColourPop in the shade Just Cruising. Disclaimer, I am not a blush girl, so I won't be wearing like super pink shades, maybe an orange in the summertime, but this is about it. I feel like once you get into those fair skin tones, it's just a lot easier to see by the end of the day that red showing through your face from your natural skin. So you don't want to add super red blush on top of super red skin already. It's just going to make you look crazy. So now I'm taking that same black that we used, and I don't think I couldn't find that black eyeliner pencil, but I will say this, I do like using black eyeshadow as liner instead, just because it's a powder, it'll dry, because like once it mixes with your waterline, it'll kind of set better, and then we're gonna smoke it out anyway, so it's just a lot easier to blend eyeshadow than eyeliner. first of all, okay, so this part, ignore this part, but I did want to put it in just so you can see, like, it's okay to mess up sometimes. But basically what we're doing is creating that same colorway as we did on the top lid. We did the black, but it's kind of opposite this time because we wanted to mirror the top lid. So we did the black first with the eyeshadow. We're going to take that darker brown color and then kind of start to diffuse that. And then we'll take a lighter brown, that chocolatey brown, and put that underneath. And that'll just give that gradient effect. And because we mirrored it, it makes it look even. It makes it look clean. So. So now, okay, another disclaimer. I was born in 95. Baby, we grew up in the early 2000s. If you know, again, you know, you're a shimmer girl if you was doing your makeup in the early 2000s. So I don't do it as much, but I will always add that pop to your inner corner. It just brightens your face. It opens your eyes back up. I'm taking that same shade and putting it on my nose as highlight. We don't do that highlight on the cheekbone like we used to, but that's all right. We're going to add some to the Cupid's bow just to raise that and make it more defined. And then I do add sometimes to my eyebrow bone. I don't know, it just makes it look cuter. It gives it a pop. So this setting spray I got from Ross as well. Hello Kitty setting spray, and the bottle's pink. Come on, bye. And I think it's rose water as well. I think that's what it said on the bottle. So yeah, of course I got it. I think it was like $6. So if you made it with me this far and we're still doing our makeup together, this time we're on our final touches. I'm just adding some mascara to my lower lash line and then just a little bit to my top lash line to make it blend in with my lashes. My lashes, I normally go for anything wispy. It's not a specific brand. Normally it's Ardell, but I mean, as long as it looks not plastic, they look fluffy and wispy, that's usually the lashes that I choose. Alright, so again, thank you for making it with me this far. If you are in this part of the video, please, it's shot o'clock. Grab you a shot, okay? Next, we're moving on to lip liner. I just used any dark brown lip liner. Baby, the best ones are from the beauty supply store, and I mean like the neighborhood beauty supply store. So go ahead and take that shot. But yeah, so those are the ones that I use. They're just a lot creamier than even the most expensive lip liners. And it's a pencil, so you can sharpen it. So I'm gonna always stick with the beauty supply store lip liners. Also, another beauty supply store staple. It was only maybe like $1.30. Baby, this color payoff, it's in the color Wink from LA Girl Colors. It's just so pretty. It's so shiny. Just look at it. That's with one swipe. And okay, it's just like the more you put on, it's buildable. It was less than $2. Like, come on now.
White toast for the hoes. Yeah.
Alright, my loves, this is the end of the video. Thank you so much for sticking around for the entire video. I hope you enjoyed this concept of doing your makeup with me. I feel like that's the point of a makeup tutorial. So I'm giving y'all time to do it with me. We're not just cutting from scene to scene to scene or got 3 times the speed. So anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed this look. I hope it was as easy for you as it was for me. And I'll see y'all in the next video. Bye, everybody.